Oh, okay. Hell yeah. The people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. Wait, this time I'm scared because I know something's gonna happen. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back in my bag. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back in my bag. Monica, please help me. Start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. How you doing, Monica? No, not at all. I'm terrified. Glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? I won't. Alright, keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off with going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share with your poem with me. It's kind of embarrassing, but I have to, blah, blah, blah. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? It's a short barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, it's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, thank you. I was going ooh in my head while reading that. I love making anime girls go ooh. Bam, I remembered exactly what I said last time. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put some effort in. He said that last time and I made fun of him for releasing a secret. Not very fair, I guess it worked anyway, you know, that Yuri likes this kind of writing. I wrote it for Yuri. Writing is full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is totally detached from reality. I don't mean that it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression she's just totally given up on people. Without say, we don't get a Yuri option. Right here, this is different from what it said last time. Or at least I think it does. But Yuri does snap, and we don't get to stop it this time. We just get to watch it. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. Thank God. Thank God we could be spared. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for a long time. Suddenly the door opens. This one is more scary than the last one. Not really. Well, you'll start sharing our phones with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. You're not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not be very good, and that's because I have to sound confident. Yeah, we already heard this. I see. Oh, I see. Hole in the wall. This looks like a continuation. B-A-O. It's just the first letter in every line is capitalized, so I wanted to see if it said anything. But he isn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in the room? Are they talking? Are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Alright, rather short, like the first one. Looks like a continuation. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. The kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. I prefer to read it out loud. It can be very powerful. Inspiration behind this one. That's a good question. How to put it? Say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never get any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you get a big dark puddle of ink, let it flow, blah blah blah, and go with the flow. Okay, no, it's normal. And then I believe either tomorrow in-game or the day after is when it gets weird. But it's already getting weird this time, right? Yuri is already... I'm sorry, Yuri, I'm scared. I'm sorry. Hey, Natsuki, how you doing? And then go home. Harsh, what do you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but hey, I put effort into it. You'll start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, that's about it. Same poem as last time. Good. I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. Just to be honest, I am. Yep. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Because everyone in high school thinks that writing poems has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. When poems, people express themselves. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. I understand, but the only nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I make it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did, I guess, went into it more than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, that was real quick. Alright, Yuri, come on. Come on, Yuri. I'm terrified. Yuri's a poem. I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Oh, we did it. Say that out loud. Yuri covers her mouth, but ends up covering her whole face. She's going to hate me. Really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Same thing as last time, we're all good. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. I've had about 4 days, I guess, in game before it ceased to exist. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from someone like you. This is actually my first time, really. It's not. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my palm again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Okay, this is the reason I was able to tell. Oh, here we go. We're getting criticized now. This type of writing habits are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. Whereas they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form the fit together. The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. The end result, okay. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, as if her demeanor totally changes, her stammering's completely gone, she sounds like an expert. Good. We want to stay away, so stay clear to that, and of course it's not smooth. We want to stay in that range, where she's feeling good about herself and not trying to kill everyone. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that, like last time, sorry. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, me, or Natsuki. Probably to Natsuki, like I said in the last run. Does it matter if I read your poem now? Still, I'd love to share your thought process behind it, or my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which in itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Yeah, I think I said that before. We're all good. And now we can read the cursive, alright? Don't worry, I know how this goes. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlights have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Damn, I'm good. I can read it now, boys. Click off. Nope, I got it this time. I wasn't thinking about that at all. Originally I was, but I got it this time. It took you a long time to read. Oh, no, they're calling me stupid. I forgot that part's here. I don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Yep. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. Really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Thanks. Appreciate it. Something easy to digest, I suppose, because I think we're stupid. Are you into ghost Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Yep. Really? I must have totally missed the point. I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in a last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Soon to be left with nothing. Jeez, that's a lot more soul. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... if anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. Think so? Yep. Just don't hurt me, please. I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you. Thank you. Me too. You. Yeah. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go use the bathroom right before we get into the good part. Okay, let's do this. Gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. They read in tandem. I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. This language. You say something. Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Oh, I remember this. This was the best part of the game. It's clear about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try this hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Natsuki, why you gotta be mean to Yuri, man? She's gonna kill you. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Yuri's psychopath. If I was looking for suggestion, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and I liked it too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. He liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Yeah, this is what happens. But Yuri might have a different reaction this time. Oh no. I'm kinda spooked by this. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Maze appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. There it is. That's the face. Oh, yeah. You know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger and started showing up. That's Suki. That's Suki. That's a little... This doesn't involve you. And Say's not here to break it up, just like I said. Taking out your own securities on others like that. As young as you... Oh, yeah. It's getting... me. Look who's talking. You want... Wow, I think this is the first time the game actually swore. Edgy, sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? Oh, if you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cutesy. The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Well, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. My bad, you already do, don't you? Jesus Christ! Are you just accusing me of cutting myself? Just like I said in the beginning of the video, I think she does. Wrong with your head. Go on. Let's hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me as if she noticed I was standing there. No. She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. I wasn't. I'm sorry, Natsuki. I'm not dying today. No. No. No! No! My hands are up here. I'm not touching anything. I'm touching something? Yes. Monica, please. You probably control this universe, so help me. Why don't we step outside for a little? Yes, please, please, thank you. Monica, please, please, let's step outside for a bit. Oh, Monica, thank you. It didn't let me pick on you. It didn't let me pick Yuri, okay? Sorry about that. Yes, thank you. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. Yes. They're done yelling. Oh, they're gonna fight each other. It's obvious they're gonna fight. Like, fist fight. I really don't know if that's a good idea, Monica. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was a little more assertive sometimes, but I never had it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, this makes you want to spend less time with the others, and that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Quickly runs away. Oh dear. It looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't. Oh no. No, no. This is really interesting. Yuri, I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Please don't hate me. Please, I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Alright, Monica. Anyway, the meeting is over. You can go home now if you want. Mary looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. The president, so I should be the last one out. Oh, somebody's at the door. Sorry about that, but we are back. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. Okay. I'll wait for you to be done. Obviously. I feel like there's some control thing going on here with Monica. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something here. Yeah, it's not that. It's not that. I just didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Baze. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. Guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate the... Monica's the one who controls it all. No way that Monica isn't. Right, Yuri? I don't even know how to react at this point. Sorry if it's not... Oh. Yep, got it. Vitality. Yep. Passion. Probably contamination. We're just looking to make sure that this one... Intellectual. Vertigo. Brightening. Unending. Disarray. Massacre. Journey. Agonizing. Misfortune. Disorient. Dark. Entropy. Sensation. Inferno. Thanks, game. Appreciate it. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. No. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back. Hey Yuri, I'm not sure if it's me or if Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. Surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me into the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. Something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. This is a lot different. We haven't seen this background yet before. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems, but whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. I'm really glad you joined the club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and... Sorry, what am I saying right now? You guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri's clearly taken aback how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promised I didn't mean any of the things I said. Nothing like that to stay under control from now on, so... Yuri, what are you talking about? You do something yesterday. Jeez. Out of your mind. Sure wasn't okay. I wonder for anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? Something's wrong. I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. And besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was afraid of you secretly hating me or something. Okay, not at all. I don't hate you. Okay. You're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Okay, that's great. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. Okay. Good. What took you so long anyways? Well, last period was study hall. And I said something about study hall and how amazing that would be, but we're in quarantine, blah, blah, blah. Okay. It makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. You practice piano, yeah? And then you play music as well, Monica. You don't give me more credit I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while. I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Anyway, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Monica looks at me when working on a song, but it's not quite done yet. Once I get a little better, I will. I have a feeling that at the end of the game, we're gonna see Monica's song, and she's been writing it over the different sections or different lifetimes. Because Monica, there's something going on with Monica, man. That's cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping I could share it with you anyway. Guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. See. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki had already run off into the closet. Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. That's different. That's different. We haven't seen that one. We start now. Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? Sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus reading like this, okay? Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out from her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Yep. This is where we comment on her legs or something like that. Mention for yourself as well. Just time to make her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the water filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in the teacher's desk, then I'll go get some water. Passes me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. There it is. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri is elegant and methodical. You may have the water pitcher. Thanks, I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. Take long. That's different. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? It's not like that this time. She's just filling the water pitcher to make some tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. Something's different. 10 minutes past. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look. Don't do that. Don't do that. You stay inside, bro. Stay with everybody else. See, the most logical place for Yuri would be the nearest water fountain, but she isn't there. Noise. Two things. Yuri or Sei. I think it's where Yuri's starting to snap. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around. Yuri. Oh, wow. Little reverse back in time. Alright. That's fine. Thanks for waiting patiently. Yeah. Anything is fine. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. You shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. Must be in a good mood now. That's so. I was letting it show. You noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. Oh, wow. For me to do. It's the exact same like last time, rather than changing. Here, pour a cup of tea for each of us. Another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? It's a little easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I have a bit of back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? Why that is. It's most likely because of my... Posture. Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture, that's why you shouldn't sit on the floor. Yep. Same thing as last time. We're all good. I'll go ahead and get the book. Trade the book for my bag. I have some chocolates as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. And then this is where the weird thing happens with Yuri, and I'm pretty sure it's all going to be the same. Holding with my hands, not holding a book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't actually touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri isn't known a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. Use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry, I briefly let go of the book and finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Thanks. Don't take any, you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Right. You didn't think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Sure. Of course. Yep, and this is where the thing happens. She holds it so I don't have any hard time reading. I'm just really shaken up. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. And then I made a joke about how he's looking into it too much. I'm probably looking into this too much. I shouldn't be as crazed about it. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book, she simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. That means I can't stop here. I apprehensively placed the chocolate in her mouth, and I gave kudos to developers for doing this, and the developers are scary. Just like that, Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. Oh no, this is different. The music is gone. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked. I don't want to. I don't know why this one's scaring me. The other one was Say. I had like almost no reaction to it, but this one, Yuri. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it? I hear someone press my hand against her chest. I just want to look. You. Oh, this is way too much. No, this is way too much. Like, this is... Oh, bro, this is way too much. This is messed up. This is messed up. This is beyond okay. Their eyes are moving. This is beyond okay. I don't like this, dude. This is not... Thank God, Monica, please help me, Monica, come on. Okay? We are no longer Yuri Gang, no. It's time to share poems. Oh, jeez, that is... No. Screw this, Monica, help me, please. I think you saw something earlier you weren't supposed to see. I'll tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. Yeah, I know. Why, she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself. When Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a fork and knife. I don't like this. She has a collection or something, which she does, and I just think she gets some kind of high from it. Sexual thing. But the point is, you've been kind of enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. I had to explain it all to you, so I think if you keep your distance, it would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little time. Yeah, I will spend as much time as Monica, please. Okay, because Monica seems to have some weird power over them, so... I just have another thing. I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Oh, wow. Okay. Is she doing this? Is she the one that, like, every, I guess you can call it run, or every part, she messes with them to get them to do something or whatever, and so that I pick her. Monica, I'm scared. I'll go with you anyway, bro. We could stop it now. Okay? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Colors they want. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless, meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating wave. Screeching, piercing, or squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless, meaningless. This game is it went a lot further from the say thing. I thought that was gonna be like it. Delete her. Yeah, go for it. You know what? I don't care anymore. This is terrifying. Go for it. You deleted say, that was probably uncalled for, but Yuri is something else, and I just don't. This one is getting me. This one gets me good. Never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Yes, please. Monica's writing tip of the day. Didn't apply last time, but, you know, we'll just know. Sometimes you find yourself making a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Yes. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. I can hear you. Okay? Anything. I got you. Good. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. No problem, Monica. This is a lot, and I'm going, because I've been recording for, I'm guessing, a couple hours now, so I'm gonna stop it here. I'm gonna end it here. It's like actually starting to get me, you know? The say thing, it was a little more subtle and it wasn't affecting me as much, but this one is like actually up there. This one is actually scaring me and I don't like it at all, so I'm gonna save. I'm gonna do it on camera, because last time it did something. Save, return, no, not return. Wait, no. Main menu, just go back to... We already saved. We're good. Go back, make sure everything's normal. We're good. I'm gonna end this episode here, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I probably shouldn't be doing an outro, but this is just the ending of one recording segment. And I don't know if Monica's face is the same. You guys will know. I'll see you guys in the next one. I can't do this anymore.